Hey everyone, Bradmus 1981 here. I got a special treat for everyone. Uh, can't get over the size of this thing. Yeah, I got a shipment from Tar Heel Ants. I decided not to do an actual unboxing video because, my God, I'm gonna go over here. Forgive the pile of clothes and the hole in my wall from kicking away from my desk a few years ago. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't try to record this. It definitely took me a while. Totally understand why Mac packs his stuff like this. His products can be a little, they're well made. Don't get me wrong, but they're actually a lot stronger than they can appear, with a few exceptions. But uh, I'm sure his stuff is like, I'm packing this so well because I'm not going to replace this. Stupid shipping services. But Mac does a phenomenal job of packing. At Tar Heel Ants. That's the company. Mack is the owner and pretty much the main worker there. But anyway, enough of the uhs. So he does a fantastic job. At this point, though, I think his packing has become legendary amongst the the ant keeping hobbyists. But so let me go over here, go over my laundry, my hole again. What I got. So in this order, I have a semi. Well, no, most of his stuff, unless you buy it pre-made, which two of these items are, they're pretty much. I'm not going to call them custom, but this Mini Labyrinth is custom. I had Mac do, and he did an awesome job. The only thing, and I've talked to Mac about this before, and I think I'm like annoying him at this point, but I wish, and maybe I can help him, or maybe we all can, but I wish there was a substrate, because now there are some downfalls to, or negative things for my suggestion, but so I asked Mac to do like a more forestry or sage, which this is perfect. This looks actually really nice. I like this. I didn't ask for the canyon, not for this one, because I'm probably going to move my Formica species in here. I do have to ask Mac though. I thought I had purchased a dark plate for this. I'm almost probably, we'll get to that other one, but I thought I did. I don't see it in the box. I actually didn't get any syringe, nestmates, or any of the usual extra stuff that comes with the Formicarium. Matt could have forgotten it, or I've dug through the box a few times, but even digging through that a few times, I wouldn't consider it thorough. So I plan to continue to dig a bit. There might be more stuff in there. Not a big deal if he forgot. Mac will make it up to me, and I have, like, I don't even care if I ever get a syringe. I have so many of them. The only thing I'd probably want is maybe the nestmates, although I have extra of those, but definitely just the rubber, the stoppers that go in like the holes here, in the outworlds. I don't think that, yeah, that one's got one over here. Just because I'll have to take, if I'm going to use any of these, I'll have to take the ones I have on my other Formicarium that I'm not used, and eventually I'm going to need them replaced. So, but like I said, not a big deal. But yeah, this came out really nice. I always get museum glass in all my Formicarium because I record. I think it's definitely worth the extra money. Inside here is, I think it's the golden or more like sandy vermiculite. 80% sure on that. This is the forest slash like, I think I picked, what is it, the forest slash grasslands is this outworld. Oh, I'm sorry. Back to my point. Ugh, I'm tired, everyone. But anyway, as usual, I just wish it was like a darker substrate. But I mean, the negative is if there's mold or whatever, it's harder to see. But but at the same time, if I remember correct, these ants in the area, at least the Formica subcericea that I'm probably going to put in here, that one of my colonies, I'm pretty sure it's like, it actually is like sandy. So whatever. But I'm always challenging Mac, because I'll look at this other one. Mac does, and someone else just recently on the Tar Heel Ants Facebook page showed an outworld that was just phenomenal. When it comes to desert stuff, Mack's got it. I mean, look at that. It's a beauty. I'll do more recording on it, but I keep challenging Mack to come up with something like maybe like inside of like a dead log, kind of like where you find a lot of Campanata species. I'm always challenging him to do more or try to do more of that. So I'm sure he'll be like, what the hell? This one I got because it was just a really good deal. I don't know if Mack made a mistake on the website, but because it's got the museum or the MQ box plus, it just it was really nice. The color's not so bad. I mean, kind of matches my other terracottas and just a regular. But this one was already made. It was in his pre-made or whatever you want to call it, ready to ship. Yeah, I like it. Very nice. But it was a really, really good deal. I was like, I'm going to snag it. Because I actually don't have a fortress yet. Just a few fallen fortresses. Now to the main show. So this was Mack had posted a picture on the Tar Heel Ants Facebook page a little more than a month ago, I think. And I happened to be sitting at my computer, and I think I was like one of the first people to see the picture. I looked at it. I didn't even see the price. I went right on the website and snagged it. I was like, and I proudly bragged, "That's mine. That's mine. I got it." I know it's obnoxious. I'm not even going to apologize though, because this thing is. First of all, I had no idea the Outworld was this big, and I'm sure Mack put the dimensions, and he told me it was big. But what I probably end up having to do in the future is maybe have Mack. I don't know how, or maybe I won't even bother. But maybe have him do another nest for this that's bigger, and then attach this to like a smaller Outworld. It's just, I mean, don't get me wrong, and this is beautiful, by the way. I love this. Looks like a piece of concrete. Like if you look at it, it's got a really cool flow to it, like a broken piece of concrete, and then out in the world in this crazy kind of floating island type theme. I mean, it's really, really awesome. Plus, the vent up top is I believe it's museum glass, but I don't know. If it's not a big deal because I'm not going to film through it. But it's actually, this is glass, and yet I got to clean it, so it's a little tough to. These magnets are strong, but I'll figure it out later. It's sandy in here. I don't want to scratch it up anyway. But this is glass, and then it comes off, and you can put stuff in without taking the whole entire top off. And then it's obviously a larger MQ box that. Mack has been able to get recently, but the only thing, obviously, someone did point out that this is not, at least there is no nestmate. Would I like one in something like this? Yeah, absolutely. My ants love their nestmates inside. I think they're super convenient. Is it necessary? No. I'll either put a nestmate out here or a couple liquid food feeders. Put water in there like I do with my other ones. And I'm sure that'll be fine. But it would be cool. I mean, I think you could do it. I don't know. Because remember, when he does these, you have to leave room for error. So if you were to design whatever mold or whatever process he does to design it for a nestmate, to get a certain look or whatever, the tolerances might be a little too high and the risk would be too high. In other words, the odds of failure by adding a nestmate in this design, I'm guessing, but could increase enough where it's not worth it. But if he's able to put a nestmate on this type of design, I mean, he took something that's awesome and even further knocked it out of the park. But there's also something to be said that not having a nestmate in this particular design is actually really cool too, just the way it looks. So it's got two water towers inside for humidity. That rock is a funny shape. I thought it looked like a piece of pie. But yeah, that's what I got. So I'll do more reviews on it later, like when I figure out what I'm gonna do with them. But hey, it did thunder and storm here in the Phoenix area last night, or I should say yesterday morning. So monsoon season is a coming, and when it does, that means nuptial flights for a lot of species in Arizona. So that should be exciting for everyone. Of course, including for myself. So we'll see. Obviously, with nuptial flights, that I'm not going to get a whole huge colony they're going to fit in these, but it's a step in the right direction because right now I have far more Formicarium than I do ants. But yeah, man, just. And this is, let me tell you something, this is solid. I actually took some pictures of the packaging, how it came in, and I'll post those on the Tar Heel Ants Facebook page to share. But not sure what I'm going to do with the Fallen Fortress. I don't know. I mean, the fortress there, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'll figure something out. But I almost bought another layer. Mack had another a layer that was pre-built, and I almost bought it, but I already have a layer, and I don't even have ants to put in that one yet. I don't know. Any suggestions you guys, think for these? This one, I don't know what I'm going to put in here. Real quick, it's such a cool looking, like, now I got to pick the right ant to put in here. Oh, man. I don't think I want to put my Formic in here. I don't think I'd want to put my harvesters. I mean, oh, man, what do you guys think? I don't see Campanatus. Or oh, you know what might be good in here? Looking in here, let me know what you guys think. But I'm looking to get this year / this season, not for nuptial flight. The I think it's Pogonomyrmex Russell or something. It's basically the darker color, not black like jet black, but it's the much blackish where it's got slightly color on it, like a reddish color of the harvester ant. I think that would look super cool in this one. Let me know what you guys think. Again, that one I'm going to be trying to move my Formica in, this mini hearth here. I got to get with Mack to see about this plate because they get spooked by light, and so I definitely want to cover this up. Luckily, I actually have another labyrinth to use in the dark plate in the meantime. So that's what I'm saying. Look, and it could very well be I didn't order it. I don't know. I definitely was riding Mack on this one to get it done, so... I typically say, hey, man, relax. Just when you get it done, you get it done. And then the only time I break his chops is if he tells me, oh, yeah, I'll ship it next week. And I'm like, all right, you didn't ship it. What's going on? Oh, yeah, you got to remember, he's pretty much a one-man show over there, so it's quite understandable. Probably not too happy I'm saying it, but he's a great guy. He cares about his business so much that, sometimes even I feel he overreacts. But, yeah, really nice stuff. All right, guys. Again, this is Bramus 1981. This is 3 Formicarium from the company Tar Heel Ants. Check them out, tarheelants.com. The owner and operator is Mack, I believe is Primogen. And feel free to come on and take a look at the Tar Heel Ants Facebook page. A lot of ant keepers go on there and discuss things. And hope everyone has a great... upcoming nuptial flights for the ants. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. Thanks, everyone.